Hello parents, this one is for the children, so hand your phone over to them and take a break. I'm going to be singing some songs and reading a story to them. I'll give you a minute. Hello children, how are you? My name is Miss Meme and I'm a teacher. Some of you might know me, some of you might not know me. Whatever the case, we're going to have fun, okay? Now, I hope you are being kind and helpful at home. This is a kind of a long holiday, okay? And we have to stay at home. We have to stay indoors because we're trying to be safe. You know about this virus, it's going around and it's making people really poorly. And we don't want people to be poorly. That's why we're staying in our house, okay? So while you're at home, make sure you're being helpful, help your parents, make sure you're being kind, and make sure you're being responsible, okay? Today we're going to be singing some of our favourite songs that we sing in our classroom, and we're going to be reading one of our favourite books that we always read again and again in my classroom, okay? Now the first song we're going to sing is about our little turtle, Tiny Tim. So, can you make your turtle? This is our turtle. I had a little turtle, his name was Tiny Tim. I put him in the bathtub to see if he could swim. He drank up all the water and ate up all the soap. And now he's sick in bed with bubbles in his throat. Bubbles, 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 pop! I had a little turtle, his name was Tiny Tim. I put him in the bathtub to see if he could swim. He drank up all the water, he ate up all the soap, and now he's sick in bed with bubbles in his throat. He's got bubbles, 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 pop! All right, can you have five in the bed? Five in the bed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Are you ready? There were 5 in the bed, and the little one said, roll over, roll over. So they all rolled over, and one fell out. There were 4 in the bed. 1, 2, 3, 4. And the little one said, roll over, roll over. So they all rolled over and one fell out. 1, 2, 3. There were 3 in the bed, and the little one said, roll over, roll over. So they all rolled over and one fell out. There were 2 in the bed. 1, 2. And the little one said, roll over, roll over. So they all rolled over and one fell out. There was 1 in the bed, and this little one said, good night, good night. The little one has the bed all to himself now. All right, friends, I have one more song to sing, and then we're going to read a book. Now, with this song, we need lots and lots of colours. I haven't got that many colours today, but I hope you've got lots of colours because we're going to sing the colour song. Let's all look and see who's wearing red. If you're wearing red, please stand up. Put your finger on it. Show us that you found it. Put your finger on the colour red. Sit down. Let's all look and see who's wearing blue. If you're wearing blue, please stand up. Put your finger on it. Show us that you found it. Put your finger on the colour blue. Sit down. Let's all look and see who's wearing yellow. If you're wearing yellow, please stand up. Put your finger on it. Show us that you found it. Put your finger on the colour yellow. Sit down. Let's all look and see who's wearing green. If you're wearing green, please stand up. Put your finger on it. Show us that you found it. Put your finger on the colour green. Sit down. All right, we'll do one more colour. Don't worry if I don't call your colour. I'll do it next time, okay? Let's all look and see who's wearing pink. If you're wearing pink, please stand up. Put your finger on it. Show us that you found it. Put your finger on the colour pink. Sit down. I should have done purple. Anyway, we'll do some more singing next time. But now I have got one of our favourite books that we always read in my classroom because we absolutely love this book. And it's called Oi Frog. Now this book was written by Kes Gray and Jim Field. You ready for the story? Now remember, when we're listening to stories, we have to be super quiet so we can hear, okay? All right, let's go. Oi, frog, sit on a log, said the cat. But I don't want to sit on a log, said the frog. Logs are all knobbly and uncomfortable, and they can give you splinters in your bottom. I don't care, said the cat. You're a frog, so you must sit on a log. Can't I sit on a mat? Asked the frog. Only cats sit on mats, said the cat. What about a chair? Said the frog. I wouldn't mind sitting on a chair. Hares sit on chairs, said the cat. Perhaps I could sit on a stool, said the frog. Mules sit on stools, said the cat. What about a sofa? Said the frog. I could stretch right out on a sofa. Gophers sit on sofas, said the cat. It's very simple, really. Cats sit on mats, hares sit on chairs, mules sit on stools, gophers sit on sofas, and frogs sit on logs. What do lions sit on? Asked the frog. Lions sit on iron, said the cat. Ouch, said the frog. What do parrots sit on? Parrots sit on carrots, said the cat. Lions sit on irons and parrots sit on carrots. Doesn't sound very comfortable, said the frog. It's not about being comfortable, said the cat. It's about doing the right thing. What do foxes sit on? Asked the frog. Foxes sit on boxes, said the cat. Foxes sit on boxes and fleas sit on peas. What do goats sit on? Asked the frog. Goats sit on coats, said the cat. Goats sit on coats, cows sit on ploughs, and storks sit on forks. What do gorillas sit on? Asked the frog. Gorillas sit on pillars, said the cat. Gorillas sit on pillars, rats sit on hats, weasels sit on easels, moles sit on poles. What do seals sit on? Asked the frog. Don't you know anything? Said the cat. Seals sit on wheels, doves sit on gloves, newts sit on flutes, lizards sit on wizards, and apes sit on grapes. What about puffins? Asked the frog. Puffins sit on muffins, said the cat. Puffins sit on muffins, snakes sit on cakes, owls sit on towels, gibbons sit on ribbons, lambs sit on jams, bees sit on keys, and pumas sit on satsumas. Well, I never knew that, said the frog. Well, you do now, said the cat. What do dogs sit on? Asked the frog. I was hoping you weren't going to ask that, said the cat. Help! The end. I hope you enjoyed that. I'll try and make another one of these next week. Have a lovely day.